What's popping, my lyrical heads? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. I hope you are Gucci. Now, enough with all the pleasantries. We know why we're here. We're here for the reaction. Y'all know what time it is. And it's time to get into this PROF Louisiana. I'm excited to get into it. I told one of my subs that I will be reacting to the music video and then his live in color. I haven't heard of the song. I haven't watched the music video. Excited to pretty much get into it. I heard it's a very like deep song and shows a different side of Prof. And I did Tombstones, which definitely showed a different side of Prof. And showed his vocal cords, and I didn't know he could sing. You know what I'm saying? He can't sing, but my man can sing a little bit. But enough of me, more Prof. Let's get into it.
The moon is low and so am I. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I heard a little snitch gon' testify. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. Never knew that it would be a suit, try to take my life. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I let a fucking liar change my mind. I let one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. One-way flight. We spent the summer in a fire. We had to flee our home at night. Rooms filling up with smoke. I think we about to lose our life. I just wanna do what's right. Help my brothers and my sisters in a fight. You'd have thought that it was 1965. Ain't no more time to be polite. I got my head on a swivel, but who expects snakes in the middle? Consider their family to clarify, to stab you in the back when they're terrified. One for the pigs that were raised that way, take control back on top of getting paid. Two from a family that came as slaves to...
Oh, my man's hitting some deep shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Golly, he said they'll stab you in the back when they're terrified. And one of my subs already pretty much told me this was about pretty much George Floyd and pretty much what happened with him, rest in peace. And pretty much I believe Prof is from Minneapolis, so I'm pretty sure this hit home for him as he's pretty much from there and everything. And that whole they'll stab you in the back when they're terrified, man, that hits deep because cops, just like anybody, everyone gets terrified in a certain situation. But I believe as a police officer, you need to have a little thicker skin and pretty much fully understand the situation. Well, not fully understand, because no one can fully understand the situation, but violence should be like the last resort of anything. De-escalation should be number one skill that a police officer should have to de-escalate a situation. The whole thing that happened with George Floyd is totally wrong and definitely did an uprising in Minneapolis, pretty much globally. A lot of people were pissed off, and pretty much the slogan, "I can't breathe," pretty much my man's last words, man. That it hits deep, you know what I'm saying? And with cops or anyone who's terrified of another individual, especially cops, they to a certain extent, I understand, they will choose their life over someone else's life. But in the whole situation with George Floyd, my man's already on the ground. He's pretty much already subdued. Like, I don't understand why would you put your knee on someone's back of the neck and he is letting you know that he cannot breathe, pleading for his mom, and you still do what you do. Like, I don't get it. So that whole thing is deep. And it's that one for the pigs that are raised that way. And a whole lot of individuals are raised a certain way. I can't say every cop, because I have friends who are cops, like three good friends, and that's Jacob, Jason, and Tommy. And Tommy's like my best friend since second grade, and he's a cop. So I know every cop's not bad, but there's some bad seeds, just like there's bad seeds in every job. And that shit just hits deep. It's a take control back on top of getting paid. And cops, they are trained to take control of a situation, which I totally get where that's coming from. But overstepping your power and the powers that pretty much are given to you, it's like a very thin line between overpowering and taking control of the situation. Very thin line, and they should stick on take control of the situation and not overpower and abuse their power and their own situation. It is really messed up. Golly, this song deep.
I got my head on a swivel, but who expects snakes in the middle? Consider them family to clarify. To stab you in the back when they're terrified. One for the pigs that were raised that way. Take control back on top of getting paid. Two from a family that came as slaves. Still haven't got justice, been forbade. Three from a family that's hungry in the streets. Tents in the city, been growing every week. Every day is something new, I just can't believe. I got an anger in my heart, been burning in the heat. The moon is low and so.
My man said, I got an anger in my heart, been burning in the heat. And like, if that shit or police brutality don't piss you off, like for real, piss you off, you might need to look yourself in the mirror because it is wrong. And I'm not just saying police brutality for just African Americans, black people. You know what I'm saying? Police brutality happens all the time to every different race, and it's wrong, period. But when it happens to a black person, that shit hits harder than anything else, just because the origin of the police, you know what I'm saying? If you know the origin, you know what I'm saying, it goes back in slavery days, and why that's the main reason why they pretty much were created. You know, the slave patrol, and they pretty much would go apprehend runaway slaves, pretty much keep them in check and everything. Like it hits different when it's black people getting police brutality. And then like I understand it happens to every other race. I get that, but it's different. It hits, it hurts totally different when it's a black person. That's just my opinion. Y'all can have your own opinion, but either way, it's still fucked up. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but it just hit different.
Two from a family that came as slaves. Still haven't got justice, been forbade. Three from a family that's hungry in the streets. Tents in the city, been growing every week. Every day is something new, I just can't believe. I got an anger in my heart, been burning in the heat. The moon is low and so am I. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana. I heard a little snitch gon' testify. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana. Never knew that it would be a suit, try to take my life. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana.
And I do want to say, so like this is obviously happening in Minneapolis. You can see Minneapolis police and people overall pissed off, and I get it. I'm not a type of person that will promote a riot or incite a riot, because a lot of innocent people get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Some of the police officers, actually, I would say most police officers are just there doing their job, and they sit there and following orders, right? And they can get hurt. Innocent other people can get hurt. And that's why I'm not big on the whole rioting, but I get it. When you are pissed the fuck off and enough is enough, I get why people riot. I totally get it. Now I don't agree with the whole riot and steal from local businesses. Now, I don't get all that. I'm not with that at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you just overall hurting your own community at that point. But I understand why people riot. I get it. Like it gets to a point where enough is enough, and you just piss the fuck off. but I also believe like you should keep your emotions in check and have that emotional intelligence of keeping your emotions in check and not having your emotions overtake your your anger or your anxiety or any of that. So like I get it. I totally get why people riot. Not that I support it, but I fucking get it. I'm all about the peaceful protest. But I'm also about not turning the other cheek. If something happened, I'm a fight back. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like I'll take the overall the L after the end, but I'm not turning the other cheek. I couldn't. I'll be on Malcolm X side when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm all about the peaceful protest. So I'm peaceful protest until you put your hands on me. Then I'm just gonna have to go to jail, pretty much, because I'm gonna get double team and pretty much gang bang like a porn star from police officers way back when. But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? But even the visuals of what he's showing of the fires, the protesting, the emotion in the video is like it's deep because you can like feel that shit. You can feel that anger and that pain in the video. And like I'm saying, I support it. I get it. I totally get it.
To fight, I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. Never knew that it would be a suit, try to take my life. I'll give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I let a fucking liar change my mind. I let one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. One-way flight. Junkies fighting for their life. 100 needles in my alley every night. I see the news crews outside. The Boogaloo boys out all night. Everyone gets strapped and hide. They in their trucks riding around at night. Come to the city looking for a fight. It's a full moon, y'all hold tight. Where might one go to find peace of mind? Where might one find one who treats you kind? Everybody think they got the angels on their side.
I just want to say, he said, where might one go find peace of mind? Where one find one who treats you kind? And like, that shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? Everyone tries to find peace. You know what I'm saying? I feel like finding peace in your own life is like extremely important. But when the world is as messed up as it is, it's tough to find peace. It's tough to find that clarity, you know what I'm saying? It when the world is so screwed up and you just overall trying to get by, trying to do what you do, it's extremely tough. And he said, where might one find one that treats you kind? It goes back to the world is tough, you know what I'm saying? People are pretty much all about themselves and selfish, and people don't want to show kindness to others and be respectful to others. And it's real easy just to go out there and just be kind, give someone a compliment, you know what I'm saying? Something that's simple can like change someone's mood. If someone came up to me and were like, yo, I like your hoodie, I fucks with it, it makes you feel good. It's like, yo, all right, I got a little style, you know what I'm saying? And just overall be kind to others, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a big fan of the golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated. I'm not about that, because how you want to be treated might be different how I want to be treated. Treat others how they want to be treated. And that a lot of times just with respect and kindness. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, be kind to others. That is overall my message in this.
Peace of mind. Where might one find one who treats you kind? Everybody think they got the angels on their side. Is it possible for us all to get radicalized? I don't know how I'm gonna make it through another one of these nights. You can tell I'm at the end of the rope just by the look of my eyes. We're all going hungry with isolation, to feel some fine confrontation. Is it possible to have faith and patience? You can't breathe when we're all contagious. I don't know how this all unfolds. Time's fast and I'm getting
I'm just gonna say, like, the last couple bars in that last verse and like going into the chorus, like his voice goes up. Like you can hear that anger in his fucking voice of enough is enough of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hear the anger, the pain in his voice. And like to portray emotions in your songs for an artist, to me, that's one tough thing to do. But you can Prof does it, especially in this song. Usually, it's with a banger of him being comical and hilarious, and him being funny, and he changes voices to pretty much portray those things. But in this one, Prof is doing something different. He is showing his anger and pain, and like it's deep, it's real deep. But let's get back into it.
The wound is low and so am I. I'm gonna give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I heard Lil Snitch gon' testify. I'm gonna give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I never knew that it would be so try to take my life. I'm gonna give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I let a fucking lie change my mind.
I just want to see. I seen the sign abolish the police, and I'm not about that one either. Everybody want to say, well, not everyone. Some people want to say get rid of the police, and it's all fun and games till you need the police. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that. I believe in there's certain training that definitely should be done when the police, and like I'm saying, one of them should be de-escalation. Like to me, that's extremely important as a police officer of de-escalating a situation and having violence as the last result. And I understand controlling the situation, but you don't need to put your hands on someone to control the situation a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying? Unless they acting violent or irrational and radical, then you might have to do something. But with the whole George Floyd thing, like, yo, that was unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? For someone, for a counterfeit $20 bill, it ain't that damn serious. He was just trying to get some cigarettes. I don't even know if he even knew that was counterfeit. But it's over a $20 bill, you lose your life. Like that shit angers me. That shit pisses me off.
I'm gonna give it one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. I let a fucking lie change my mind. I let one more shot, then it's off to Louisiana, Louisiana. One-way flight.
I'm just gonna say, man, that shit is deep. This pretty much showed a whole different side of Prof. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it. He's showing his versatility of what he can do in his music and his songs. And it is beautiful that he can do that, especially show a vulnerable side of him that I'm like, I've reacted to some of his songs and reacted to Tombstone, and that showed a whole different side of him. And this one shows it's kind of the same side, but just more hurt and fucking anger, just being pissed off. Like I'm saying, enough is enough with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're messing with your mans, go down there, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. So definitely go do that if you fucking with the content. But I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll check y'all next time. So deuces.